Suppose that we are interested to collect a type of dataset to evaluate the road traffic safety exists instead by using CCR form of input-oriented DEA model, which refer to the method and measures used to prevent users from being killed or seriously injured. We decide to term the model as road safety assessment as the choice of inputs are based on a set of ways that makes roads safer, and the output will be the number of fatal accidents. What is each DMU in this real-world case study? Road safety evaluation is the real-world case study. B. Define at least 4 input variables as the choice of inputs are based on a set of ways that make roads safe. First, maintenance. The life of a road structure depends on the quality of its maintenance, and minor renovation maintenance keeps the roadway safe, provide good driving conditions, and prolongs the life of the pavement, thus protecting the road investment. Second, safety. Traffic police help improve road safety and traffic flow by enforcing driving regulation. They also regulate traffic at the scene of an accident and investigate accident. Traffic enforcement has been aided by the use of technologies such as cameras, radar, video, and inductance loops. Third, speed. Speed influences both the risk of a crash and its consequence. There are a variety of ways to reduce vehicle speeds, including legislation, road design, and stricter enforcement, such as speed cameras. A system in which the vehicle knows the speed limit for the road is driving on, and activates visual and audio signal of speed are exceeded. Fourth, visibility. Many crashes result from roads users failing to see each other. Poor visibility is a serious problem in our countries, where roads are often badly at night and motorized traffic is not separate from cyclists and pedestrians, but are usually ignored by some people. Efficiency measurement is usually based on the assumption that inputs have to be minimized and outputs have to be maximized. In a growing number of applications, however, undesirable outputs are incorporated into the production model, which have to be minimized so that we can use exactly the same classical DEA model to obtain efficiency value. When there is undesirable outputs, we must at least try to innovate the DEA model, or in other words, classical DEA models need to be modified in order to deal with the situation, because undesirable outputs should not maximize at all, because the increase in undesirable outputs will be reduce the efficiency of DMU. It is obvious that the outputs are the number of fatal accidents and the number of minor accidents. These outputs are type of undesirable outputs. Yes, it is undesirable outputs. In accordance with the above statement, undesirable outputs of the production and social activities, number of fatal accidents, and the number of minor accidents, both are being increasingly recognized as dangerous and undesirable. An output is considered as undesirable in the production process if more of it being produced from the same amount of input is not wanted. Road traffic injuries are a major but neglected global public health problem, requiring concerted effort for effective and sustainable prevention of all the systems that people have to deal with on a daily basis. Road transport is the most complex and the most dangerous, and that's why they are being classified as undesirable outputs. Question 2. Suppose there are three suppliers, supplier A, supplier B, supplier C, and we are interested to evaluate the performance of the suppliers by using AHP method. Some of the criteria for supplier selection process can be defined as follows: cost, quality, and timeliness. We would like to add more factors as criteria to the three above mentioned criteria. What as factor can be defined as criteria? Define at least two more criteria. The two more factors that can be defined as criteria is budget and maintenance. Budget are the money of how much does he or she willing to spend their money on. Maintenance is how much he or she needs to spend their money to sustain or take good care of the thing they bought. By considering only the above three criteria, cost, quality, and timeliness, you first introduce three different suppliers that you may know. The further ran these three alternative suppliers and selected the best one using AHP method. The pairwise comparison metric for each of the three suppliers for each criterion and the comparison metric for the three criteria can be given by you based on your judgment and experience. Let's assume supplier A is ES5, supplier B is a wave, and supplier C is a dash. So, for conclusion, as we can see, dash have the highest score by 0.4272 and wave with the lowest score is 0.2553. Therefore, their rank are first and wave is the third place perceptively. Then coming in the second place is ES5 with 0.3173 score point.